one time when we one trip we sent 120 water purification system, and one of them we visited a hospital, and the doctor, I was talking to the doctor, and I said we're going to give all those to the families. He said, "Can you give us one to the hospital?" I said, "I'm not going to support the government. They could give you one, not me. I have to, help the people. I can't just help the government, and the people, that's too much." He said, "Well, people get sick, they come to us. It's like a circle." I said, "Seriously?" But anyway, when you go to the people and visit them in their homes and see them, how they live, and the story they tell you, all the stories they tell you, it's just amazing. It's like, you know what, it just, we live in heaven. Like, for me, we live in heaven. So I think it's good from all of you guys. It's really, we can't, how much we will thank you to give all these whatever, as much as we can and help those families. Because it's like you heard them, they say, nobody for them, just the local organization. Some of the woman mentioned, she said, the people know about me. She meant the local organization, they will help us. Now, when I was there, the families told me the Red Cross was there. When I arrived, they kind of left. So they finished distribution of the food and they left. And they told me, "Haider, you know what? You guys did like a huge, tremendous job, better than Red Cross, like 100 times." I said, "How?" He said, "Because you guys come to the houses, you ask for local organization, you get the list of poor families, and you go to their homes and knock their doors and give them. Red Cross brought the truck, stop by somewhere, and they have a small portion of food, and they just give it to anybody, just anybody. We just want to finish and just go, and film." I'm not saying Red Cross bad, no, they did, all organizations, they did a great job. But what I'm saying is, sometimes they said they have to talk to us and find where's the local organizations, and we will give them a list of people who need it. Because some people, they talk, they don't really need food. But some people get greedy when there is starvation, when there's poverty. People kind of get greedy. And that's what happened to Iraq. Now, there's a story I want to tell you. I don't know if I'm going to go through this one. There's a family I showed, last movie I showed. Some of you remember it. Her house collapsed on them. She lived, her and her son. Her son, he has a broken back or something, so he's like on a wheelchair. And he lived with his wife, different house. So the old woman, she lived, and not very old. She lived in the house. I showed the last film. Some of you guys saw the woman, and I mentioned it when the house collapsed. Anyway, I told her, I promised her, I said, when I'm going to come, I'm going to build you something. She's okay. And I talked to my friends, all of them. I told them, can you please find me a brick place, bricks and all that, and cement, and I need bricklayers. So we built her at least one room, because she has one room, bathroom, kitchen, all this in one room, just one room. That's only left. And the room is going to collapse. I don't know how it stands, but still it will collapse on her. So I went there. I'm so happy the first day. I organized everything. So I went. I moved this one. Is she dead? It was kind of hard. I was kind of sad, really sad about it. But that's what happened to people like that. So it kind of broke my heart. I went to them. I saw her brother, her son. I talked to him. He said she died because, see, one room, and she has a kerosene, like an old kerosene stove, like really small, and that worked by wood, like old style, and that's smelly because it produced a lot of carbon, whatever. I don't really know these stuff. But anyway, when I went to the room, I couldn't breathe. I walked out. I was like, "How you live in this room?" She said, "That's the only one I have. I have no other rooms." So that's pretty much people how they live in Iraq. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions, please ask. You can help me.
Any questions?
Yes.
Yes, Phil.
How much oil is Iraq exporting now? Where's the money going?
Well, there's a lot of money down in Basra where the oil is, but Haider can address that, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, a lot of like Iraq. My father, he works in oil company. He passed away, but he works in oil companies for 40 years, and he told me, he said, when if we sell it and get the products, like the money, it will build the entire Basra from nothing to like up. One well. We have millions and millions of them, and we have a sea of oils. But the money just vanished.
And you know that all the people with an education and most of the doctors left Iraq and haven't come back. So that makes it really hard. I wanted to let you know that from the beginning of Iraqi Help Now in 2007, we've raised $68,000. And most of that has come from Kalamazoo. And we have no overhead. The only thing we spend money on is Haider's flight every year. And if I go, I'll pay for my own flight. But I really want you to know that this is really a grassroots effort by all of you that's caused all these things to happen. And if you don't have any more questions, you can talk to Haider separately, but we really want to thank you and keep supporting us, and we'll keep doing it. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, if anyone else wanted to bid over here, we're going to claim the painting, so run fast. Otherwise, it goes to the person who signed up. It going once, going twice, it goes to the person. Thank you all very much.